how have things changed for you on how you're preparing and what you're doing for your keynotes and how you're interacting with clients? And what have you seen that's exciting you, and how you've been able to, adapt and shift with the shifting sands, if you will?
Well, I will say, I mean, you can probably relate to this having been in this business for quite a while as well. Like the last 5 years have been just, I was saying to someone
Bonkers.
yeah, like I didn't think anything would be more intense and disruptive than, say, the recession in '09 and 2010. But the last 5 years have just been, it's different now. It's a little more settled now than it was even a few years ago, but just so many things are changing constantly with everything we went through with the pandemic, with all the different ups and downs of, economic instability and political changes and social changes and so many things in the way we work and technology, and now the rise of artificial intelligence. I mean, what I'm finding is, continuing to come back to like really connecting with my clients, human to human, even if we're doing it over Zoom or over text or email or however, right?
Right.
But really
or
finding out like
voice to text.
voice to text, right? Like what's actually going on? Because in most places I am, whether I'm in Silicon Valley, whether I'm speaking in healthcare or folks in finance or people in the nonprofit world, almost everybody is some version of exhausted still, and just aware of the unknown and the uncertainty that not only have we been through this unprecedented sort of bonkers time the last 5 years, it seems like what may be coming next, while hopefully not quite as bonkers in certain ways, is going to just be more change, more uncertainty. I often, when I'm standing on stage, I'll say some version of Seth, imagine if I were standing here 5 years ago, or at the beginning of 2020, and I said to you, hey, here's what's about to happen over the next 5 years. I mean, everybody laughs because I'd be like, it would be hard to imagine that if I said all the things that actually happened over the last 5 years, you would, A, believe me, you would think I'm crazy. And B, if you did believe me 5 years ago that all these things were going to happen, you would assume there's no way we could get through all of that. And I think, again, what most people, really smart people, a lot smarter than me, are telling me about sort of what's coming is the level of disruption in how we work and life and everything is going to be pretty intense in the next 5 years or the next 10 years. So in a lot of ways, I keep coming back to, as simple and almost corny as it sounds, it's like, how can I stay present with what's actually going on in my own life and around me and my own team? And how can I engage with the real people that I actually do business with to find out what's actually going on with them? Because I think, to your point, like the whole future of work, hybrid work, or here's the 10 steps to this thing, I don't think that's relevant, because I think things are changing all the time. And I do think we have to just keep meeting the moment. And I think if we're having this conversation in 6 months or a year from now, I think things will probably be changed quite a bit from how they are right now.
For sure. And I was very careful to omit the word just. It's not just work, it's work. Happens today, I happen to be doing this, and another day this, and next month this.